So this is how it feels. For a woman's eyes to wander across me and find something worth loving for a long time, I wondered when that might happen. And then it did. Like day and night, I felt a barren wasteland within me suddenly become overrun with tidal waves of anticipation and swallowed by an ocean of fear. For I had gone almost 20 years without a single first date. Man, I felt so fragile. Like any of my bones might crumble to dust at the slightest touch of her pounding heart. I felt like a flower blooming, my virgin petals being kissed by the infant spring sun for the very first time, shining with colors so spirited that I swore they could cast rainbows to the sky above. And a warmth unlike anything I'd ever felt alone beneath a blanket. I had broken through my seed and I had climbed through my ground, and now I was finally ready to grow. She was divine. And I was a wreck. A wreck disguised by a smile that opened the door. A wreck that couldn't stop staring into her eyes for just a little too long. A wreck that didn't quite know what to say, but said it anyway. And then beneath 1,000 tiny stars, something new blooms. As our feet carry us through 1,000 shared memories, I felt my wings open up so wide that it felt like my entire world would spill out, and she climbs inside and clutches my heart like a vice grip. In the moment, I was an angel soaring towards the sun, but I flew too close. For right when her wings had opened, with the cold sting of a text message, she let go of my heart. She let it fall, and then she just flew away. And the flower that had bloomed within me, risen to the skies like a rainbow phoenix, slowly turned to gray. And once again, I faced a question all too familiar: why doesn't she love me back? Maybe I'm just doomed to fall in love with the fleeting wind. The wind that's gentle, the wind that sings, the wind that rages and burns, leaving hurricanes in its wake. But I am a bird, and that wind, and with that wind's embrace, I will soar. The fear of moving forward had me standing still for years, but I proved that I was more than just a seed, destined for a life in the ground. And I had grown so tall and so strong, and I had no idea I could shine so bright. You have to hold on to this light, I tell myself, because you are full of love, and you have no idea what you can do when you give that love to yourself. You have to look at the stars and not the darkness in between, and sure, maybe we could have been the brightest stars in the night sky. But this constellation broke in two. So you can give light to your side of the sky, and I'll give light to mine, and we'll both keep shining.
Yes.